All right, welcome to our new project, which is stop motion animation. This is one of my all-time favorite projects to teach in design, so I'm very excited to get started on this. This will be a lengthy project. As you noticed, the number of slides for this project is just about double. Um, so we're down to 40 slides. So this will be a fairly lengthy project, but hopefully it'll be engaging the whole time. So just buckle up and here we go. Hopefully you got a chance to watch that Kubo and the Two Strings video. That's a pro level example. That's from a studio called Leica, and they are based in Oregon. Uh, One of the main animators, and I believe maybe the founder of the company, is Phil Knight's son. And Phil Knight, of course, is the owner and founder of Nike. So it's all very local. Um, our design goal here is to make a stop motion animation video that tells a story as a means of personal expression. It has to have a plot and include storytelling techniques that will appeal to a wide audience. That also kind of means PG, but you'll see that in the constraints later. It needs to tell a story, use at least four storytelling techniques. It needs to have at least four objects move during your video. And the video must be at least 30 seconds or one ad space long. It needs to show effective personal expression and convey a message. It must be appropriate for audiences of all ages, no longer than 2 minutes. So it needs to be that range between 30 seconds and 2 minutes, ideally. If you go a little over 2 minutes, probably not the end of the world. But the longer it gets, the less of these we can watch when we start doing gallery walk things. And in the world of TikTok videos, the shorter it is, really probably the better. So 2 minutes is a good target max length. All materials should be storable in a safe place, meaning that if they're away from your pets and your siblings and they're not going to make your parents mad that you're leaving them out because you've got this big project going. So I don't want that to come back to me. You don't want that to come back to you. So after you're done doing a filming session, you should be able to put them away. And then, of course, Beaverton School District maintains a zero tolerance policy regarding the use of drugs, alcohol, violence, and discrimination. So even though those might be things that you would add for humor or because you want to make something that's a little darker or deeper, we have a zero tolerance policy towards those subjects. So please just stay away from them. All right, so now we're into criteria A. So based on what you just heard, what are you being asked to make and why? I have been asked to create come back to the design goal, what are we making? And then once it's completed, it needs to do what? Make a stop motion animation video. That might be the answer to one of them. That does this, right? So think about that. Who is your target audience? Who's going to be watching these videos? Who would you be making them for? And that is somewhat up to you, but think about the fact that at the end of the project, we will show them off in class. So who does that make your target audience? And who should you be making a video that's appropriate? Like who should you be making a video that it will entertain? And the answer is not me, right? I mean, yes, I am part of that audience, but I am not the whole audience. Completing a successful video is important because, so this is going to be the trickiest question. Why is stop motion an important method of storytelling? Why does it matter? Why does it matter that we work with this? And why is this so cool? And you may need to tweak this answer later as we get further into the project, and I will remind you of that. But let's at least put some thought into it. Think about why is stop motion a powerful method of storytelling? Even though it's difficult in this age of digital animation, why are people still using stop motion animation to tell stories? What's so powerful about it? So think about that and get some thoughts down here. And then you are done with slides 1 through 6.